Hi guys. I've got some information for you guys about how will this presidential election affect real estate, and either whether or not you're ready for this or not, it's tomorrow. So how does it affect real estate? I've got some key points here, and I've got it right here. So if I'm looking at my notes and stuff, that's what's happening here. Key point one is home sales might slow down, but not for long. And usually it kind of slows down around, the fourth quarter of the year. But also it's in November, and then the elections are in November. So what the chief economist says here is usually home sales are unchanged compared to a non-election year, with the exception being November in an election year. So November is slower than normal. And then on top of that, we've got the election year. So basically they get nervous. I've heard it. I'm on these calls. People really are just kind of on the fence. They're waiting. They're just waiting to put their house on the market or to buy. So it will slow down, but this slowdown really is temporary. And then history shows that home sales bounce right back up again after all the hoopla is over around December, and it just keeps going up. So around middle of January, we start getting all the sellers, and then the buyers start wanting to buy, and they're just ready to move in by the time it's spring break and stuff like that. So that's point one. And then number two, home prices don't fall, they usually rise. This one's nice. So an election year doesn't alter the price trend that is already happening in the market. Okay? So whatever's happening now, like we're seeing the price drops and stuff like that, it's already happening, so just because it's an election year or whatever, it doesn't affect that part. It's just, right now we're kind of just slower than usual. Mortgage rates should continue to trend down. So I'm just going to read it. The economy is tightly connected to politics, and real estate is tightly connected to the economy. And what's also connected to the economy and politics is mortgage rates. They're all connected. And looking back at the last 11 presidential election years, data from Freddie Mac shows that mortgage rates dropped from July to November in 8 of them. So, and we have seen some of these mortgage rates, they're dropping a little bit slower. They're slow, but they're going down. Okay. So pretty much the bottom line, and here it says, and while experts aren't projecting a big drop, steady decline in mortgage rates means better affordability for a lot of buyers out there. So the buyers that have been waiting, there you go. And while country's economic state continues to be challenging, the presidential election may cause consumers to watch and wait in the months to come. So that's, October, November, this whole year. So what is the big takeaway here? While presidential elections do have some impact on the housing market, the effects are usually small and temporary. And so historically, the housing market doesn't tend to look very different in presidential election years compared to other years. And so that's what we got here. Business as usual. That's what I say, because every single day when I call title company, guess what? They're closing. So every day there's a closing, every day there's a sale, every day there's somebody that needs to buy for some reason. And so my big takeaway here is no matter who's elected, people are still buying and selling. So I will let you go with those thoughts. Have fun at the all the parties that are going tomorrow night. I will be at one of them and it will be lots of fun. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.